Don't change that dial. Every Friday, get on down to Union Park Tavern, 4520 8th Avenue for their famous fish fry. Voted best in Kenosha for over the last decade.
But that's not all. Union Park Tavern serves up great food every day, including their 9 a.m. weekend brunches.
And they offer plenty of entertainment, live music, trivia night, karaoke night, and more.
Be sure to check out their fabulous beer garden. That's Union Park Tavern, 4520 8th Avenue.
Does your business need a little extra attention?
Do you want to grow your impact and your bottom line?
Do you want to be heard?
Well, let out a roar and contact Gary Schneeberger of Roar.
The Roar team has over 30 years of experience creating effective and evocative content that'll help you reach your goals with boldness, engagement, and inspiration.
Want to learn more? Visit weroar.la. Roar! From local sports star to acclaimed tavern owner, our guest on this episode of the Ktown podcast has and is always giving back to the community through years of fundraising. We flipped a coin and chatted up with the local legend and the owner of 24's Rumor Lounge, Mark Gascoigne. Cue that music. Welcome to the Ktown Connects podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Donnie, and I'm here with...
Hi, I'm Jason.
Hi, Jason.
How you doing there, Donnie?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm really excited about this episode.
Yeah, me too. Me too. We're having a great fifth season here.
Yes, it's kicking
First
off great.
Yeah. It feels like it's starting over again.
Oh, God. Oh, boy. We're creeping up on that 100th episode real soon.
It's coming up. Ooh.
But, boy, what a killer theme song by Dropping Daisies. Thank you so much.
I didn't know.
What'd you guys think about that theme song?
Loved it.
I know, right? It's a rocker, huh?
Yeah, sure is. Speaking of rockers, where are we at today?
We're recording at Luigi's Pizza Kitchen. They're located at 7531 39th Avenue. You can check out their full menu. Order online at luigispizzakenosha.com. And you know what I always say? Order those pizza pies. Hey. So what's brewing in here? I mean, what's going on?
Oh,
here?
yeah. We're drinking some beers tonight from Public Craft Brewing Company. They're located at 628 58th Street in downtown Kenosha, open Tuesdays through Sundays. Find their whole menu at publiccraftbrewing.com.
Yeah, this is a Sweet Colleen Irish Red Ale we're drinking, and it is fantastic.
I think it's a limited. I think it's only around St. Patty's Day.
Yes.
I think he does. He brings it back and forth like every year. But it's a toasty start and a malty finish. Sweet Colleen is anything but bitter. Caramel and biscuit malts deliver a rich copper hue and a baked bread flavor.
Wow.
It tastes like baked bread to you?
It just tastes like I'm going to be getting drunk.
Well, it's only 5.3%, so it's not too bad.
You know me, I'm a lightweight.
So thanks, Matt, right down at Public Craft Brewery for getting us some beers.
Yeah, thank you, Matt.
All right. So what's going on today, Donnie?
We're here with Mark Gascoigne and Chef Ron. So we're just going to kind of get to know you a little bit. Mark, you don't do a lot of interviews, so this should be interesting to learn a little bit about you.
I try not to.
Well, thank you for joining us here. We appreciate it.
So, Mark, when you were a little boy growing up here in Kenosha, what was your favorite professional sports team?
When I was a boy,
Yeah,
probably Chicago Cubs.
Cubs, yeah? Why was that?
It was on TV all the time.
Yeah.
Who is
Come
your...
home from school, and
Just turn it on, right?
I got lucky too. I happened to meet Ryan Sandberg, who was my favorite all-time.
He was my favorite player as well growing up.
Yes, I met him, Keith Moreland, and Ron Say, Mark Grace. They were at...
Good old smoking in the dugout Mark Grace, right?
And they were in Grays Lake, I believe, Illinois, the baseball camp I went to. They were all there. I got to meet them. So
Wow.
definitely a Cubs fan.
Yeah, thank God they finally won that World Series, huh?
That's right.
Oh,
That's right.
That was a scary Game 7, huh? Ooh.
Sure was.
So was watching the Cubs kind of what got you personally involved in baseball, or is it the other way around? Were you already into it?
I was already into it.
Yeah.
Being the last of 8 children in our family, so all my brothers and sisters were all into sports.
Wow.
So you're just kind of groomed to be in sports almost.
Yeah, didn't have a choice with my father.
Well, we had plenty of like old equipment, huh?
Oh, yes.
Passed down through youngest
down.
of 8, yeah. So you were a big baseball and basketball.
Yep.
Any sports? Yeah,
Two sports.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was there any sports that you wish you tried back then that you didn't get a chance to?
I would have liked to play football, but father said no.
Oh, really?
You're gonna get hurt.
Yeah, I mean, baseball and basketball. And then I ended up getting hurt my junior year in high school with breaking my leg. So,
Ouch.
Oh, how'd you do that?
slided into second base against, I think it was Racine Horlick at the time. And it hurt pretty good.
Did you know? You're like, oh, it's broke. I'm dying.
Oh yeah, it was in 3 spots. So.
Lord.
Ouch.
How old were you?
Junior.
Oh, jeez.
So I missed quite a few games after.
Yeah. Oh man, Mark. Ouch.
Yeah.
So when you were growing up playing baseball, you'd play would pick up games, with your neighbors and all that?
Oh yeah, we were constantly outside playing.
What neighborhoods did you grow up in?
South side of Kenosha.
South
by over
side.
there. Yeah, Lance was my junior high school, and Tremper was the high school.
Okay, so you just went to Anderson Park and played.
Absolutely, right there.
Cool.
Lived a half a block from there.
Oh, nice. So you went to Tremper then?
Yep.
Yeah. Did you go to prom?
Oh yeah.
Who'd you go to prom with?
Laura Allward.
Oh.
Did you guys go have dinner before that or anything?
We did.
Where'd you go for dinner?
House of Gerhardt.
Oh, very nice.
I can remember that.
Very good.
Let me guess, you treated her to a limo too, right?
Junior year we did. Senior year I went was actually someone else.
Oh, okay. Someone had a car? Okay. Now, how about your 18th birthday? Because back then the drinking age was 18. So did you go out and do anything for your 18th birthday?
Actually, I missed it. We were grandfathered at 19.
Oh, okay. You had to
Wow.
wait till you're 19 then,
Yes.
huh? All right. Well, let's get back to that. What was your first job, though? Let's get to that first.
First job. Easy Tan, tanning spa. I washed windows when I was a sophomore in high school.
Oh, wow.
Washed windows, and then I started doing some maintenance stuff for her.
Which
And
one was
then
Easy Tan?
It was over in the Piggly Wiggly shopping mall on the south side, on 22nd.
Was that owned by...
Edie Macazal?
Yeah, that's my buddy's mom, Eric McLazel.
Eric,
was a
yes.
good friend of mine.
I knew Eric very well.
Yeah, wow. And E's a great woman. She called me just a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
She called me to say hi because I gave her a painting of Eric last year.
oh,
I'm an artist too, so I painted him like on his boat and stuff.
oh, that's great.
And Gabe brought it to her house. I gave it
Or
to her.
one of those long skateboards you used to
Yeah, that'd be
those
great.
are
Yeah. But so yeah, I talked to her. I brought it to her last year. She called me there a couple weeks ago, checking in, see how you doing.
Wonderful lady.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's such a
wonderful
sweetheart.
lady.
Such a sweetheart.
Yep.
So you worked with there for a while.
Yep.
Kind of doing
Actually,
lots
all the
of
way
ends?
through high school. Yeah, and then I got behind the counter, and
Okay.
so
When you were in high school, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I went to be a cop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went to
wow.
Yeah, then changed my mind.
Did you actually start taking any classes?
Well, my
for that?
oldest brother was a police officer, and my father was a constable.
Oh wow.
So it was kind of in the family a little bit.
Okay.
When you told me you didn't want to do it, were they like, oh, Mark?
Yeah, wasted a year of schooling.
Well, I mean.
So did you go to Gateway, the police
Yes,
program
police
there?
science.
You
Police
went for a year and so that was it. That's not
Yeah.
enough for you?
Yeah, but it just
Wasn't your jam, really?
I actually started bartending, and
Okay.
it was making quick, fast money, and I just felt that I just liked it. I just liked the people.
Yeah.
And you started at Rumors?
Was that your first bartending job?
My first bartending job was at a place called Cagney's. It was Club Cagney's. It was on Highway 31, which was Baker Street, just recently
yeah.
turned over, but the same people owned it.
Okay.
Owned it back then. And then I was recruited by Joe Santaloni at Rumors Lounge.
Oh wait, was Cagney's a teen bar or was it?
No, it was a...
Oh, it was an actual bar? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of Illinois people would come up because the drinking age was 21, and we had the 18 and 19. That 1 year that it was the
Okay.
grandfather clause,
wow.
changed it up to 19. So I started bartending there, and then was recruited over to Rumors.
Okay. I grew up on that side of town, so I remember Cagney's being there when I was a kid. But
Yeah, it was.
Cool. And they recruited you to Rumors, you said, huh?
Oh yeah, I was definitely recruited.
That's great. A little extra moolah then?
Oh yeah,
You want me, you're
Dad
gonna have to
and,
pay.
the owner, who was my mentor, Joel Santalone. I can't say enough about him.
Yeah.
That got me into this into the business. That's probably why I'm here today into the business.
So what did you love about bartending so much?
Mostly the people.
Yeah, people person.
I just like talking to people and got along with, most everybody. And then started, doing fundraisers and benefits for people and seeing how much I could help the community.
Yeah, you've done
that.
a lot of fundraisers.
Oh, we'll get to that. Get to that.
Years. I mean,
But first, we should let our listeners know where Rumors was. It's not where it is today.
Correct.
It was up the street.
yes, right up there on 52nd
Yeah, it was
Street.
1912 52nd Street, which is now Momo's
Correct.
liquor groceries.
Yeah, a piece of it, kind of thing, right? Yeah.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, maybe I'm wrong. Did Rumors have carpet?
Yes.
Okay.
Shag
Shag
Yes,
carpet.
Yes.
Yep. And paneling.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, even when it's closed, maybe
I have
10.
I have the original Rumors sign mirror.
When did it close? Like 10 years ago, maybe? Not that long, really.
No, it's been a little bit longer than
Okay,
that.
all
Yeah. Because Gino Schifano had bought it from Joe Santaloni,
Okay.
another very good friend of mine, Gino. And I worked for him for 1 year there, and then opened up my first place.
Okay.
I want to go back to this carpet. What was cleaning that like?
Well, it was. Let me tell you something. There was. It had to be cleaned quite a bit.
If you're going to throw up, go outside
Yes,
or in the
and-
bathroom.
And back then it was smoking too, so there was a lot
right.
of cigarette holes in it and stuff like that. But it was one of the best bars in town by far.
Yeah.
It
Now,
was-
when you were at Rumors there back then, there's a whole bunch of bars going up and down 52nd Street there.
Yes, one on every street corner
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah.
Did you have any other favorites you bounce around to? You have like a second bar?
We just go right up the street,
Yeah.
and then, like I said, there's one on every street corner. Kenosha was, I think, at one time the most bar per capita.
Yep. I believe it.
It was fun days.
Yeah.
Didn't have to drive; you could just walk
Yep.
from bar to bar, like it is downtown now.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So did you have any favorites, other ones besides Rumors that you go to?
Midtown,
Yeah.
Midtown Lounge. They had live music, so
Yeah.
I like to go to that. It was right up the street, so we just walk a couple blocks up there. And Pavles, a good friend of mine, had passed away, but great bar. He was there in business for quite some time.
Yeah, what are those shots that he would always serve there?
Slivovich.
Yeah, I was actually at Pavles since Angie and Ben took it over a couple weeks ago, and they were giving out some free shots of that. Oh boy, I was in some trouble that night.
Yes, powerful stuff.
Yeah.
So you're at Rumors. You're there for about 5-6 years. You're working there.
I was there for 12.
12. Okay.
Yes. And then I've interviewed for a job at Edison Liquor and became a liquor sales rep in kind of like managed Rumors at the same time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then I did that for about 9 or 10 years, being a liquor sales rep.
Did you like doing that?
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. But it just wanted to, my actual plan was to buy Rumors, but another bar came in subject before that. So
Okay.
I took that on 53rd Street, which was the old tar box.
Oh, yes.
LC Star Box, and I was very good friends with her, and she was ready to get out, and she worked out a plan and a deal for me, so that's where I went.
Yeah, if you remember him from Coins, they had an original location that they opened that was at 5301 22nd Avenue.
Correct.
Which
It's now it's the arcade bar. Or it's going to
it
be.
was, yeah, it's going to be
Maybe it's gonna be
updated
again,
arcade bar or
something?
Yeah, it's going to be another arcade bar.
Okay, that's what I hear.
And then they have like artists something upstairs or something.
Really? Okay, oh, great.
But yeah, that's good. At least the building's still there, right?
That was your
Exactly.
first location that you
Yes.
opened in 2000, correct?
Correct. 2000.
Okay.
That's
And
right.
that was that you and your brother?
Yes, my brother Jeff, one of my oldest
Oh,
brothers.
okay, Jeff. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that place was rocking and rolling.
Yeah,
man.
we did that with for I think 4 years without a parking lot. And it was
Oh yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
So at that location and then your later location, you were pretty close to Rumors at the time. Was there any kind of beef that you guys were like too close? That you
Absolutely
might have been,
not.
No, you guys were all together and kind of.
Yeah,
Great.
It was
great.
one big family.
Yeah. Cool. They just got Rudy on.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, I mean, you got to stick together. Bars got to
Exactly.
stick together and all that stuff.
Well, if you bring people to the area, they'll come to your bar and they'll go, hey, well, let's walk down to
Yep.
the Coins. Let's walk down. You know,
Yeah, that's why. That's why
Bringing
I think,
people in the area. You're
Yeah,
absolutely
I think
right.
that's why downtown thrives so much now because you can go to
You park one
you go
spot
boom,
and-
boom. Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, we got to start bringing back 52nd Street.
Yes.
I mean, I walk 52nd Street and I'll go to like Pavle's
Yes.
and what's the other one? Norm's.
Norm's.
This is the first time I've ever been to Norm's.
Great little bar.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Absolutely.
But speaking of 52nd Street, you kind of brought the Rock the Block many years ago, correct?
Yes, my brother Tim, along with Dominic, rest his soul, another friend of mine that passed away. They worked on that pretty hard to put that together. Dominic was in his band was the 89 Mojo guys, great friends of mine, and they put that together. And it was right up and down just 52nd Street because there was plenty enough bars to do
Yeah,
that.
and that was a great event for. What did you guys do?
Right, different charities we would get it to each year and raise a lot of money. I mean, I think we were doing basically $10,000 to whatever charity we were doing.
You got to be very proud of that.
Yes,
I mean,
that was great times.
Your place always had the reputation of doing the best fundraisers for everything. And you wanted, through a benefit, you had to contact Coins. They always,
Yes,
they treated you good. They did it right, you know.
We did. We were before I sold the big bar. We were number one in I think the whole southeastern Wisconsin for the last 18 years, according to the Wisconsin Tavern League for fundraisers and benefits. So, and all of that we've done was lots of it, or most of it, was all local for Kenosha, Racine, families or whatever in need of people.
That's awesome.
how many fundraisers do you think you've put on over all your years? Have you lost track?
I couldn't.
Hundreds.
Oh,
right?
hundreds, easily in the hundreds.
Do you remember your first fundraiser?
I believe it was for a cancer victim. I can't remember her name actually, but she was a regular customer in our bar and found out that she had stage 4 cancer. And her husband had asked me, they played on my softball team, if we could do it for, I don't remember her maiden name, but her last name was Wright. And it was very emotional. And right then and there, I knew when we seen what we did for that family, that it was something that I wanted to do more of.
I love that. I love that so much.
And and it just grew and it became another part of our business.
Yeah, for sure.
To help and give back to the community as much as we have in the last 22 years, 23 years now.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Very good feeling.
And, the community, and we are very thankful that you continue to do that because that's you do it so well, as Jason put it.
Yes, we just did another one at my new place for the athletic club at Tremper High School, and I think we raised. My brother Tim told me the total was well over $12,000 to help the athletic program there. And I think this mostly was for their traveling basketball team. But, they go to these big tournaments. So we're helping out the schools as well as not just in families,
You're helping everybody out in the community.
Anybody in the community
very
needs
cool.
help.
Very cool.
Yeah. So if you want to do a fundraiser, contact Mark at
Absolutely.
24's Rumors Lounge.
So you're at your 22nd Avenue location. You're there, 4 years or so?
Yes, to start with.
And then were you looking for something bigger? Or
yes, actually, I looked at the building out on Sheridan Road, which used to be called the Bullpen. Senni's, it was all the way like almost on the state line on Sheridan Road, and it had 2 softball diamonds behind there. And that's what I really wanted to get into, but somebody bought it for a truck stop. And
jeez.
So my realtor, Mr. Steve Mills, SR Jr., he showed me this building, or the second building I was in, which is 1714 52nd Street, which Jerry Rasmussen owned from the Brat Stop.
Oh, did he?
Another
Okay.
very well bar owner that's
Yeah.
an icon in Kenosha.
For sure.
Owning the Brat Stop.
Wasn't that a Mexican restaurant?
It was.
Before that? Okay. That they leased it from
It
him
was
then?
quite a few little
Yeah,
things,
it's been a
but
few-
Jerry was still the owner of it. And finally, he was ready to get rid of it. And so I kind of moved right in there. He had a parking lot.
Right. That is a huge parking lot.
Huge parking lot and a very good size building that I could do live entertainment in.
Yeah, the nice square room right there.
Yes.
You have the stage on one side, bar on the other side. It's a perfect setup.
Yeah,
for
nice
bar.
long bar too.
Yes,
they have
very good size.
hot location for.
Many years.
Yeah.
which led into the benefits and the larger fundraisers that we could do. We could hold a lot of people in there. So,
And you would have those handlebars and bars there.
Oh, absolutely.
Those are always fun.
those are fun. Absolutely.
Everybody in there on the bicycles. Yeah. Go back, listen to Mark Ryuta's episode about that.
Oh, yes. He
in
was
the
on the show
archives.
as well.
Yep.
Mark, I want to kind of touch on that you're in the Kenosha Sports Hall of Fame.
I was inducted 3 years ago.
Oh.
3 years ago.
Did you give a long speech?
No. As you can tell, I don't like talking. But I went in the year after Joe Santaloni from Rumors Lounge went in there as a sponsor. And they inducted, but I did give a speech for him the year before I was inducted.
Oh, okay.
Neat.
So his wife, Mary, asked me to do that. So I was to speak on my
Couldn't say
mentor.
no. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I couldn't
yeah.
say no.
Yeah, I can't say no to that one. Yeah.
So you have a plaque and all that good
I have
stuff?
the plaque. It's up in the bar,
I'll
right next to Joe's. It's right on.
okay.
It's actually right on the Rumors mirror.
Oh, all right. I'll have to take a look when I come back in and see that.
Yes,
Okay.
so it's pretty good. I've had participated in quite a few tournaments and to get that ranking or whatever you want to call it. I think I've got 11 Rotary championships.
Wow.
6 city championships, quite a few state championships. Traveled around the world playing a lot of softball.
Wow.
So it was great. Those were the days.
Yeah. Cool.
Still get out there and play a little bit?
Haven't in a few years. Kind of retired,
Well, you know, you're busy.
but I could get back into
There
it.
you go. We need you to come out of retirement. We need you.
Yeah, I've been asked.
We'll be doing the old timer games. You know?
That's right.
So I got to ask this question because it seems like a couple of years ago, Coins got involved with the 2 other guys from Dukes, Matthew
Yes.
Carlson and Jerry Cousins.
Correct. That's who purchased.
They purchased the business from you because you guys were still involved in it, though, weren't you?
Right. Well, I was sick for a little bit,
Okay.
and I was on my way out, and they had approached me to see if I wanted to come back and help manage both the places with the entertainment and keep going with the fundraisers, and then all the sports, the dart teams that we had. We've had. Coins used to have, at one time, I think I had 32 teams in 1 year. Wow. So that was quite a few dart teams. And we were one of the larger bars that had that many teams.
That's insane.
So I was doing that for a little while.
Okay. So you just kind of took the break for health reasons then, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
I took
And they took over as owners then?
Correct.
Okay. All right.
So you're like, I'm selling.
Yeah. And my brother, Jeff, wanted to retire, and he moved to Arizona.
Oh.
One of those snowbirds. He's back here, though.
Oh, he's
6
back
months.
now.
He'll be back here in a month or two.
All right.
Yeah.
For the 6 months. But so yeah, he was, when he wanted to be done, I said, with my health, I could be done as well.
I'm done. I put in my time.
Yeah, at 20, at the time it was 22 years. So, it was 20 years at that time. I figured, we made it that long. That was pretty good.
Yeah. A lot of people don't even make it a year.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you've made
Not
it.
the easiest business.
Right. So when you drive by the old Coins, are you a little sad?
Sad.
For sale,
Absolutely sad.
Yeah.
Well, because it's closed down, because we have to talk about the incident that happened New Year's Day in 2022. You were just in the role of a manager then, and there was a shooting in the parking lot between some people that left one person dead.
Correct.
And the city really came down hard on you guys for that.
They came down a little too hard, to be honest with you. The city of Kenosha put in a system called the demerit point system, and we are one of the only municipalities that have that around in this whole state. I think there might be 3 other small municipalities that have this demerit point system.
Okay.
Well, Coins was never ever ticketed.
And like an example of that is like if you get like an underage person in the bar, you lose like 25 points and you're down to 75.
You start out at 100 points.
And if you lose, it's gone to 0, you're done, or you're suspended or something. So you had no infractions like that
at all, ever, on the record. And the shooting that took place had nothing to do with the bar whatsoever.
Wow.
They were not customers in there.
Yeah.
It was a drug deal that went bad at a house party, and they just chose that parking lot because there was cars in there, and the one gentleman was trying to hide from the other one. Didn't do so good of a job because he left his car running, and the guy went by and seen the smoke coming from his exhaust, and that happened. Well, the city then held the new owners responsible. Well, tried to say they didn't hold them responsible, but that was a police call that was one of the police calls that they've gotten too many calls on the bar, and they eventually took the license from Coins.
Wow. So they just the license is gone. Then it's not like
It's gone. Yes.
That's insane.
And then it's their responsibility to do what they can with that building. Then
Yes, and right now it's very hard for them. It's still up for sale.
Yep.
there's no license because a lot of places if you sell it, you'll sell the liquor license with it.
Right.
People can open up a bar.
And
Then
even though that that incident had nothing to do with that bar. I mean, it was nothing to do with Jerry or nothing to do with Matt, the new owners, or the patrons that could go there. They weren't even nobody from that bar. So that started to trigger them, and then I'm sure they had some police calls and stuff that the city had tried saying that, well, it's a nuisance to the,
It's insane.
And I was like, okay, wait a minute, guys. How about when we bought all 4 of those canine dogs that the Kenosha Police Department is using? Even if all this was one bad incident,
right?
What about all the good things that bar has produced for the last 20 years?
That's what blows.
Does that just
mind.
Does that just go away?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
It's infuriating. And then I gotta say this and ask your opinion on this. The city purchased the Red Zone for $380,000 the year before. What's the difference between the Red Zone and Coins?
Exactly right.
I agree.
I don't want to speak for Jerry and Matt, but if that was me, there would have been a very, very large loss.
I mean, people don't know about the Red Zone. We'll fill in our listeners. It was a bar located on 49th and Sheridan. They had numerous infractions.
Yep.
They had demerit points, stuff like that taken away.
Correct.
And the city had enough of them that they not only shut them down, but they bought the building from them.
And now it's torn down
for $380,000.
Yeah.
So they gave them a paycheck that they could pretty much go.
Not only just that, there was other money involved.
Really? So additional to that.
And it just wasn't right. And it's still to this day. I've been born and raised in this town, and that's something that just is under my skin.
Yeah.
I would too. You put your blood, sweat, and tears in that place, and you raised a lot of money for fundraising.
So getting back to that, riding past and seeing that building empty it's just really hard to take.
But when you pull into your new bar, 24's Rumor Lounge, you must be ecstatic. I'm back in the game. I'm back.
Came back in the game.
And I think it's a good time to take our break, and we'll be right back with more with Mark and Chef Ron. Hey, Donnie, you thirsty?
Oh, yeah.
Well, get on down to Luigi's Grandview, 6929 39th Avenue. Grab yourself a cold drink and some good conversation.
This family-owned bar will serve you up some great memories.
Follow them on Facebook for their great upcoming specials and events.
That's Luigi's Grandview, 6929 39th Avenue.
Whether you're in the market for a new home or just want to sell the one you have, contact Shannon Franklin of RE/MAX Newport Elite for all your real estate needs.
Shannon will deliver outstanding and honest service to get you what you're looking for the right price.
Shannon knows Kenosha is excited to help you on your real estate journey.
Give her a call at 262-960-5182 or click that link in our show notes to learn more.
And tell her Ktown Connect sent you.
And we're back from that break.
And what a break it was.
And we are here with Mark Gascoigne, the owner of 24's Rumors Lounge. They're located at 1402 52nd Street. You can find them on Facebook. Social media is everywhere nowadays.
Absolutely.
So, Mark, let's kind of just dive in. What made you want to get back into the bar business after you were gone for a few years? Once you got the itch, you got the itch,
you
right?
got the itch. I've done it my whole life. I pretty much, since I've been 18, have been in the business. And miss the people, so I'm like, and I did a lot for this community, so I wanted to get back in it somewhere so I could do that again.
Once you're out, they pull you back in, right?
Absolutely. And then the opportunity came with this building.
Is that what happened? You weren't seeking out a location?
It just kind of actually the owners, Nello Cristiano and his son, very good friends of mine as well, said, hey, why don't you come back in and we have a place here that, it's got a parking lot and, we can do some food.
And that bar was most recently
The last person that had
Is
it
it
was
Motor
it,
Alley?
no, it,
No,
it was
something
quite
else.
a few.
Yeah.
It was the original. Well, I don't know if it was the original, but the far back that I know it was Keith's Place.
Yeah, I remember being Keys for a long time. Yeah.
And then it was Motor Alley, and then it was Crystals.
oh, yes.
yeah, I forgot about Crystals.
Yeah, Crystals was in there for a while.
Yeah.
And then Vintage 52 was the last name.
Oh, yeah.
And it was called Vintage 52. I believe Junior. Well, it was Junior and Senior that was running it as well. And they have a great business called Midwest Novelty.
Yes.
And so to do a bar on top of all what they do, they're very hard workers. So they said, we had enough of the bar. Why don't you come over and take it over? And
Now,
take our business.
when it was Crystal, the owner, she had a connection to Rumors. Were you a friend of hers?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
And she had some health problems, too.
She
Is
had some health issues.
Is she doing better now?
She's doing much better.
good.
I haven't really talked to her recently, but
Okay.
I know she got out again because of health reasons.
Yeah.
And Nello used to be the landlord at Rumors One down the street.
wow. Okay.
It's how ironic that is they were the landlords of that building and the landlords of this building.
Okay.
And both of them had paneling, no carpet in this one.
So that's kind of what helped inspire the name?
Yes.
The landlord? Okay.
Well, that, and I wanted to honor Joe Santaloni. I figured he brought me into the business. What better way to do it than going back to the old landlord? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 24's Rumors Lounge. 24, that's your lucky number. That's your
Correct.
number you wore in all your sports. And
Yes.
So it's 24's
So
Rumors.
I asked Joe's wife if I could put and she said absolutely. I think Joe would really like that.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
and then when did you open up?
August 15th.
15th, yeah.
Yes. August 15th.
Last summer then, huh?
Yes.
So how's it going so far?
It's going wonderful. And knock on wood. These last couple of months are a little rough in the bar business, but
Right.
we're getting through. We've had hosted some parties. We've had a couple benefits, of course. And to get through this slow time, and our food, our lunch is doing great with Chef Ron.
Yes.
Yeah, we got to
speaking
talk
of
about
food,
this great menu. You guys
Yes,
got
we
there.
have
It's delicious food.
Chef Ron Love in the house.
Thanks, guys.
How are you, my man?
Good on.
So, Mark kind of found you. Were you guys friends? Because you used to you were a chef at Rustic Subs.
Yeah, that's why I moved to Kenosha. We opened that up with one of the chefs I used to work for in Chicago and opened this up, then we closed.
So how did you meet Mark?
Mark used to come in
I was
for
a customer.
breakfast.
Oh, okay. Oh, you poached him, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Mark used to come in for our bagel sandwiches
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
every morning.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Rustic Subs is going to be one of those kind of legendary places in Kenosha because it was around for such a short time.
Yeah.
But it was so good. I ate there twice, and it was amazing. Both sandwiches I had there. They're located over by the Pick and Save Plaza
On
on
the north
18th.
side, yep.
They're right in
North
there.
side of town.
Yeah, north
Yeah,
side.
they were right there for a while. They weren't around for what, maybe 2 years?
Just a year.
Just a year?
just a
Yeah,
year.
just 1
Wow.
year. Yep.
Wow, and you guys got a great reputation going.
Yeah.
But then health problems
Yeah.
in the family caused that downfall, huh?
And then Mark scooped you up.
Yeah.
I said, you're not going back to Chicago yet.
So what was that initial conversation like? You were like, hey, I'm opening up a bar. I need a chef. I love what you do.
Yeah, it was pretty much. I knew the heart. I was in there, like you said, pretty much every day, if not 4 or 5 times a week. And he was always there. If I went in there in the morning, or because I started doing breakfast sandwiches as well, or if I was there late at night, he was there. Another friend of mine was the front house manager there, Nick, and those guys. I approached both of them when they closed, when I found out that they were closing.
Yeah.
And I said, Chef, you can't go back to Chicago yet. I said, I might be opening up a place that's got a nice little grill area. It's not the largest kitchen area, but I think you could put out some good food out of it. And if you want to come and check it out. So we did so. And
So were you like, yes, right away? Or like, I got to think about this?
I thought about it for a little
Okay.
bit.
All
yeah.
right. All right. You say
But then
you
it's
had
like-
Mark sweating a little bit, right?
No, but then it's like, it's Mark. I'm not going to say no.
So, Chef Ron, what was some of your thoughts of Kenosha when you first came here? What was
Actually, I
your
loved Kenosha when I first got here.
impression? Yeah.
Because I grew up in Chicago, then I was raised in Mississippi, so I have like that both city and then you got the rural areas of Wisconsin, so I kind of like that mix in between.
Okay.
Yeah, so I thought it was pretty cool.
Cool.
So what's on the menu at 24's Rumor Lounge?
It's very extensive. It's not just regular bar food. I brought some of everywhere from where I worked at all across the states and just brought it here.
Oh, okay.
And tried to elevate what bar food is pretty much.
I like that because you can go anywhere and get anything fried.
Yeah,
right?
That's
I mean,
right. Did you, when you went to sub or to the sub place, did you try his Philly?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, the Philly was amazing.
That is
Yeah.
that is at 24.
Oh, all right.
He didn't bring it right away.
I did. Because
It was
Slow build.
funny. Everybody kept asking.
it was a slow process.
Then your parka, because you might have to bring it somewhere else later on.
In 1 year, you make 43,000 Philly cheesesteaks. It's like, I'm kind of burnt out. So it took a while.
Okay. All right.
So is that like the main meal there at 24?
No, I would say our wings are.
Oh, okay. You got some good wings.
Got some pretty phenomenal wings.
Nice.
Yeah.
He does a really good job with all his sauces are homemade. But our burgers are all half-pound black Angus burgers, and some of the stuff that he's done with these is phenomenal. The steak sandwich is great. And, you know, I mean, there's the menu, like you said, is a little bit, you know, not just your typical bar food.
Oh, I like that. So do you have to run everything by Mark that you want to put on the menu?
I would say, yeah.
And then
We
taste
work
test-
together.
taste
We
test?
on it.
Yeah, I've gained quite a bit of weight. I'm on him all the time.
He's tested a lot of food.
And you're like, hey, chef, you got any new food? I'm kind of hungry. Let's
He's
try
got some-
something out
No,
here.
it's not that it's here, Mark, eat this.
Yeah, it's he comes up with some great ideas, and I'm being honest with you, to this day, haven't found something that I have not liked.
That's great. That's great.
So he's a very talented man, and I told him that.
Well, you got to go in. Everybody's got to go in and try this fantastic food at 24's Rumors Lounge. Get in there, try some of the food by Chef Ron Love.
Yeah.
I just love saying the word chef before your name. I just, it's great. Remember the first time you were called chef?
Yes, it was 6 years ago.
Ah, okay. And you're like, wow, I've made it.
Yeah.
They call me chef. Because chefs, they work up to be called.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's a process.
You can't call me chef 'cause I made macaroni and cheese yesterday?
I can't. All right, well that's great that you guys are partnered together. You have great food at your location. So, Mark, let's talk more about what 24 Rumors Lounge is. So, say what's Mark has a new bar? What's the first thing you think people think when they come into your bar?
Well, like I said, the major thing that is, I shouldn't say new, because we've had good food at the old Coins as well. But we stepped it up a notch, and I'm still doing the entertainment on Fridays and Saturdays. So I wanted to do a little bit of live entertainment, or have a bite to eat and then see some live entertainment while you're there. Kind of carrying that through.
Are you booking all the entertainment too, or
Absolutely.
Oh, very nice.
Yep. Every Friday and Saturdays live entertainment, and then on Wednesdays and Sundays karaoke. We have a lot of singers in Kenosha here.
Yeah.
That's for sure. There's
Karaoke's still a thing? It's really?
What's that?
Karaoke's still a thing? in
Oh
Kenosha?
yeah.
Yeah?
Kenosha loves karaoke.
They do.
I mean, you just look at some of the other. There's a lot of bars that have karaoke, and they're all, these people make their rounds to each place.
they do.
I mean, so what kind of work did you have to do to the new bar when you got in there? You kind of
We just cleaned it up a little bit, put some new smart lights in there, so we can actually go with the theme. Right now, we're getting ready for St. Patrick's Day, so there's a lot of green in there.
Ah, very nice.
The lights are green. There's a lot of green decorations, and you can change the lights a lot, with it, and that was pretty cool. The main thing was having another parking lot, because my first bar that I was in it was tough to do that with the street parking and being in such a neighborhood where we always picked up the neighborhoods, whether it was our garbage or not. If there's bottles or candy bars even that we didn't sell, my security went around and cleaned up the neighborhood. So
That's awesome.
I really like having the parking lot, and I got a great relationship with the Boys and Girls Club across the street.
Cool.
So we give them a discount on their food and drinks, and we use their parking lot. They use ours on Saturday mornings when they have an overflow. So we got a great relationship with them.
Oh, that's great. You're making friends in the neighborhood that you've always been in. Right?
Yes, absolutely.
And don't forget, when you go to the bar, you got to go through the back, right?
Yes, the parking is in the back. We don't want you to. The 52nd Street is very close to the front door.
Did you ever get somebody just park on 52nd Street and try to come in?
Actually, a limo did a couple times. So it's like, put your flashers on at least. There's a sign on the door. There's a bar right next to us called La Batana. So it looks like it's one building, but it's actually two different
Just
buildings.
always look for the velvet ropes.
Yes, I was just going to say those velvet ropes. It's fantastic. I like what you're doing with that there.
Little VIP action.
Yes.
And they're open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. Kitchen opens up at 11, and kitchen's open till midnight.
Yes.
Yep, and you can order by DoorDash or Grubhub by going to your Facebook page. There's a link right there that'll... You can order that food and get it delivered, but go in there, have a few brewskis.
There you go.
Eat that food there. That's shoot a little darts.
Join us for a happy hour.
Yes.
11 to 6 every day?
Every day.
Okay. And drink specials.
Yep.
I'm getting thirsty here. All right, so Mark, you got some upcoming events like a Lighten Up with Lenny coming up and all that stuff?
Absolutely. We have the March Madness, of course, is going to be coming up.
That's going to be big.
That's Chef Ron has got some really cool specials he's doing for that. But then, of course, St. Patrick's Day, which is March 17th, we'll be doing the corned beef and cabbage and the Reubens and the shepherd's pie, right, Chef?
Yes.
Oh, shepherd's pie.
We've got a little Celtic Gypsies band that's going to be playing, followed by Billy Garner. That's all on March 17th. But on Fridays, we've got Ronnie Niles. I don't know if you have heard. She's a recording artist.
Yes,
she's just
great. My buddy Guy
lady.
Crucinelli played with her for a little bit. Yeah.
Yes. We've also got an 80s party coming up on a Saturdays. We do that once a month.
Oh, really?
DJ Tim Hess. That's going to be at the end of March, Saturday the 25th. And then Lighten Up with Lenny is the last Friday of March, followed by Liam Nugent. He's a one-man band that plays a lot of... He was from Nashville, Nashville recording artist.
Now you say Lighten Up with Lenny. What is this?
Oh,
Lenny Palmer.
Who's Lenny Palmer?
The living legend.
Yes, the former guest on the Ktown Connects podcast. Yeah.
Great man. Great man.
WLIP personality.
Yes.
He packs them in there. You better get ready for Shirley to come in.
Shirley will be there. She was.
So have you banned Irish Ruth from coming in?
No, she did lose her gloves, though, at one of mine, at one of my... Lighten Ups a few years ago. I can remember about 4 years ago, and it was a Halloween one, and she was dressed up as I believe a witch, and she was a witch because she insisted that someone stole her gloves. And the next year, Lenny called her out on it, and on the air, I believe, and she left them in her car or something, and.
We were talking about getting Shirley on the show. Kind of joking about maybe, but
maybe for the hair studio that she goes to. She's
just about her life.
Awesome lady.
Just find out about her life, what she's been.
I met her at Mariah's when I went to a Lighten Up with Lenny.
Yep. She goes to quite a few. Yeah. She is an awesome lady. Yeah. She got along with my mom very, very. It was just a great lady.
For those who don't know, Shirley is the call-in person on WLIP that calls like every show. She's on there multiple times a day, calling up. Like the sweetest little old lady calling, "Hey guys, this is Shirley, just calling to say hi. Hope you're having a good day.
Just got my hair done."
Well, it sounds like you got a lot of great events coming up, and
we do.
Stay focused on the Facebook page. You post a lot of good stuff: the food, the events, the karaoke. I mean, you're really doing a great job at this new location, Mark. Welcome back to the bar.
Well,
business,
thank you very much.
Back.
I sure appreciate you.
I mean,
now, I know you love to give back, so if there's someone that's looking for a charity event in the near future, how do they contact you?
They can contact my cell phone number, or they can call the bar and they can get a hold of me. But my cell phone number is 262-620-0911.
Okay. I'm going to be texting you some saucy memes later.
Well, it's on my business card. It's out all over. So, but if you're looking to book some entertainment, or if we can help you out with any fundraisers or benefits, you're looking to have an anniversary party, we have a beautiful room in the back. We just hosted a very good friend of mine from Casa Capri, Anna Stella. Her and her husband had originally met at Rumors, the first Rumors. And so they wanted to have their 20-year anniversary party at Rumors. So they came by me and did that. They were met there, and great people. And so we throw a party, have a birthday party, anniversary party. And
is Steve Crucinelli still living in the basement?
No.
Okay. Well, that's 24's Rumor Lounge, located at 1402 52nd Street. Go in there, have a few drinks, have some great food that Chef Ron makes over there. Say hi to Mark when you go in there, and
Go in there, have some great food, have a little drink.
Look forward to seeing.
Come out on the weekends, check out some bands, sing some songs on Sundays and Wednesdays.
yeah, with the karaoke. Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, with that, let's take a break, and we'll be back with our Kenosha Connects.
Yeah, and some trivia.
Ooh. Frank Steiner, 508 58th Street, has been a Kenosha icon since 1926.
This classic establishment offers up sassy service with scrumptious breakfasts and lunches.
Try their signature garbage plate, or check out and see what their specials are today.
You mean Kevin? He's special.
Yes, he is, and so is the food.
Stop in at Frank's, open 7 days a week in downtown Kenosha. Hey, Donnie, do you want even more Ktown Connects?
I sure do.
Well, sign on to be a Patreon subscriber by clicking the link at ktownconnects.com. Subscriptions start at just $2 a month.
Wow, what do I get for that?
All kinds of great stuff, like our exclusive It Is What It Is series, where we talk about just about anything. And you get this week's episode early, ad-free, and get this, Donnie, completely unedited.
Ooh.
So you get all the juicy stuff like this.
All right, here's a question just for you, Mark. Favorite sports team? Tough one.
Yeah.
Depend on the season?
It depends on the season, but I'm a Bucks fan all the way, and I'm a Cubs fan as well. So 2 different states.
Yeah, for sure.
But
we're in the spot where that's totally okay and not really not
Exactly right.
abnormal at all, really.
yes,
Yeah, because I'm a Packer, Bucks, and Cubs fan.
that's
I always say, growing up, the Cubs were always on WGN. So the Brewers were never on TV.
Nope,
never growing up for me.
Yep, you
so
always had-
they just forced you to like the Cubs, no matter
come
what.
home,
You
you had
know,
the Cubs game on,
They had all
for
those
sure.
day games, which
Channel 9.
Yep.
Yep.
WGN.
I miss those day games. I really do.
I liked what I was a Cubs fan and the Brewers fan, and they joined leagues, and I was like, oh boy. So
I'm still against that.
yeah, me too.
I don't think the American League and National League should play each other to the World Series.
Yeah,
I'm old school,
that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
and I don't like this new pitch clock. Did you see? We'll probably edit this out. Or did you see that? I forgot who was playing the game, spring training game, but the bases were loaded, and the pitcher took too long. It was a full count. Pitcher took too long, and struck him out.
Yeah,
or
We got to walk
he
out.
walked
He
him.
walked him because
He didn't even get the pitch.
Wow.
I don't agree with it either.
Imagine if the World Series ended that way. Oh my goodness gracious! That would
No, that's something new that they're doing, and I don't agree with it.
I like long baseball games. I really do. Oh my! Become a Patreon supporter today by finding the quick link at ktownconnects.com.
All right, and we're back from that break.
And what a break it was!
And
huh?
what time is it now, Donnie?
Ding ding ding! It's time for our Kenosha Connects questions.
That's right. That's sponsored by AH Did It. Aaron Hunzinger of AH Did It is a local industrial artist who specializes in lighting creations, custom furniture, and much more. Each piece he creates is a one-of-a-kind, guaranteed to never be duplicated, and is handcrafted with extensive care and imagination.
Wow.
Hey, Donnie, you know what? No project is too big or too small.
Wow.
That's what she said.
Hey.
For more, find Aaron on social media under AH Did It.
Yeah,
all one word.
He does a lot of great work. I remember for our Kenosha Christmas Carol, he made a lamp.
Yeah, but it was like a little house almost.
Yeah,
like.
it was amazing. He does great work.
really
Check
cool.
out his Facebook page. He's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Click that link down in the show notes. Got some questions here for Mark. Ron, you've only been here for a couple of years. You don't get out too much. So if you have any answers for these, you're free to chime in. But we're going to get to know you and how you know Kenosha here. All right?
Okay.
Besides 24 rumors, what is the last great meal you had in Kenosha?
House of Gerhard.
Oh, yeah. Hey, back to prom, huh?
Yeah.
Look at that.
That many years ago, but
All right. Where in Kenosha would you recommend someone going on a first date?
for like a restaurant. Or,
Anything. If someone said, hey, I got to take this girl off the first time.
What do
should
I do? I don't know.
All right, check out 24's Rumors Lounge.
Hey, now you're talking.
You got food, entertainment, you got
Yes.
it all.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
All right, Mark. What's your favorite Kenosha event?
Well, I would say probably our Rock the Block.
Ah,
One of my
yes.
favorite events, and hopefully we'll be bringing that back again this year.
Ooh, is that breaking news? Are you working on the K-Talk
we're
Connects
working on it.
podcast?
We are
Ooh,
working on
I like
it.
that. I
For
like
sure.
that. All right. Favorite famous Kenoshan?
Kathy Sullivan. It's probably past your guys' time. She was on the Lawrence Welk Show, one of their main singers. She's pretty, well, I mean, she's a little bit older, but she dated my oldest brother, Tom.
Oh.
Okay.
So
that's why. Okay.
But she was
She's a cutie?
cutie.
I can tell the look in your face. Yeah.
Very,
All right. I'm
very
gonna
pretty,
have,
very
I'm gonna-
pretty,
I'm
and that talented woman. Very
gonna have
talented.
to Google this.
We've almost
Yeah,
had
Kathy
100
Sullivan.
episodes here. We asked this question almost every guest, and no one said Kathy Sullivan.
Right?
So-
It's the first time. I like that. I like that.
Well, I could have said it was Justin Timberlake, but because I met him playing softball on a charity game.
Oh.
And he kind of was on top of me and all the NSYNC band. I played against them at Simmons Field.
Oh, was that the one that All Pro Sports put together
Yes,
years ago? My
Dan.
brother was the security there at the time. Yeah.
Yeah, so I slid into second base, and he kind of fell on top, and I'm like, oh no, I was having flashbacks of high school. And he goes, hey, can you just lay here for a little bit? And I said, for what? He goes, we're going to do, it's part of the show, we're going to monkey paddle on you. They're all gonna, so they all came, and I'm like, yeah, but can you get your arm out of my neck?
That's good. That's good.
Oh, great. All right. Besides the places that you've worked at, what's your favorite place all time in Kenosha to see a band?
It was Midtown Lounge, to be honest with you.
All right.
It was a nice venue. The sound wise was great, and you're right up there and close.
All right.
So I'd say that.
For those that don't know, that was the space right next to Aiello Florist in like
Correct.
the 2100 block of 52nd Street.
Oh.
Yeah.
It burned down about
Yep.
15 years ago.
Yeah, it was.
Probably.
I think it was the barn after.
Oh yeah,
Midtown.
yeah, it was the barn. Yeah, okay.
Favorite pizza place in Kenosha? This one is debated every time, but it changes every day, every week.
Yeah, we're blessed here in Kenosha.
Yeah,
there
we
are
really are.
quite a few great pizza places, but I would still say my favorite is Casa Capri.
Yeah, it's really
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Hondo does good stuff
Hondo
there.
is wonderful. Hondo and Anna, now they're running the business, and it's great.
All right.
Chef Ron, you got a favorite pizza here in Kenosha? I know you've only been here a few years, but
I like Durango's.
okay, that's good too.
Haven't been to Casa Capri yet. Still working on that one.
Mark, you better take
I gotta
him
get
there.
him over there. We work too much.
That's right.
How about this one, Mark? What piece of advice would you give someone who just moved to Kenosha?
Well, there's a bar in every street corner.
That's true.
But I would
Try to hit them all.
I would say there is a lot of nice local restaurants that are here. Make sure you visit some of the ones that are family owned, and stay away from the chains if you can.
Yep,
There's a lot of family owned businesses in Kenosha, and that's what makes our city.
I think so too. All right, what now closed Kenosha business do you wish you could bring back?
Should I say rustic subs for?
There we go.
No,
because
I'm just kidding with that one.
You wouldn't have them.
Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm going back to Rustic Subs.
No, that could not happen.
The business I wish was back here would be Chrysler, obviously.
Oh, yes.
Good answer, yeah.
Because that was, employed a lot of people.
Yeah, they made 52nd Street famous and
Yes.
60th Street.
Absolutely.
All right, how about this one? When was the last time you put your toes in Lake Michigan?
5 years ago.
Okay, not too bad. All right.
Yeah.
Have you done that yet, Chef?
Yeah, last summer.
Very nice. All right, who do you think should be our next mayor?
Oh, boy.
Whoa.
Without getting too political.
Rocco Lamacchia.
I like that.
I thought you were going to say Lenny Palmer.
Alderman Rocco.
There we go.
All right, not counting the bars you've worked at or owned, in which Kenosha bar do you think you spent the most money at?
Cooler near the lake.
I
very good
used to
friends of mine.
Jody.
Jody and Kevin,
They
who
were-
now live in Vegas.
Yeah. Oh, I love that bar so much. Because it was so crazy. They had the leather sofas
Yep.
in there.
That
I
was
mean,
one of the first places in Kenosha that kind of had like the leather
Yeah.
furniture
Yeah.
there and stuff. And
yeah.
Yep.
That's great.
Yes. Good people.
All right. So I know you listen to WLIP. What's your favorite show on WLIP?
I gotta say Lenny Palmer. Absolutely.
Don't forget to come to the 24's Rumor Lounge for Lighten Up with Lenny.
That's right. March 31st.
And then our last one here, the big debate in Kenosha. Big Star or the Spot?
Definitely the spot.
The Spot.
You got one, Chef?
Big Star. See, I've contemplated this. I think Big Star's pretty good.
They're both
Okay.
good, man.
They're both good. I'm going to have to go with Big Star.
All right. Cool.
I got some good shakes there.
Awesome. Well, thanks, guys. That was our Kenosha Connects, brought to you by AH Did It. And what time is it now, Donnie?
Ding, ding, ding. It's trivia time. And trivia is brought to you by the Lettering Machine. The Lettering Machine is located at 725 50th Street. They can customize almost any gifts, uniforms, school apparel, office attire, accessories, you name it, they can do it. Check out their online novelty shop at theletteringmachine.com, and they'll have some awesome ready-made designs ready to go just for you. You guys ready for trivia?
We're ready for trivia.
All right.
Hi, Tina, by the way.
Oh, we love Tina. We love Tina.
Absolutely.
All right, Mark. So you're talking about Kenosha restaurants and how important they are, and that kind of is tying into our trivia subject today. Because I'm challenging you on the knowledge of Kenosha specialty menu items. Ooh. Many of our local places have unique menu items that you only get at their business. So I'm going to give you the name of a menu item, and you have to tell me the name of the business. For example, if I ask you where can I get a garbage plate, the answer would be?
Frank's Diner.
Yeah, Frank's Diner.
All right,
See?
all right.
Even Chef Ron knows that. So I got 3 questions for each of you.
Okay.
We're going to start with you guys, our guests here.
So it's 2 versus 1, right? Here we go.
Okay.
So Mark, where can I get a 5x5?
Ron's place.
Of course, a great burger there.
A real softball question there. Get it? Softball?
Donnie?
Yeah.
Where can I get a Pinza Romana?
Pinza Romano.
Pinza Romano.
Casa Capri?
Nope, that'd be at Slip 56. One of those great sandwiches down there.
Dang
Like
it.
pizza flatbread or something like
What
that.
are they, a sponsor now?
Nope, I'm hearing good things about them.
Okay. We're trying to get them as a sponsor, I guess.
Mark and Ron, you're up 1-0. All right, how about this one? Where can I get a bountiful breakfast bowl?
Breakfast bowl.
Bountiful breakfast bowl. Where can I get that? Be a breakfast place.
I think this place would be downtown.
Frank's Diner.
The other one. Not Frank's, the other one. The coffee pot.
Coffee pot.
All right, Donnie, number 2 for you. Where can I find Greek Freak tacos?
Greek Freak. Oh, I know it. Waterfront Warehouse.
Yeah, you
Hey.
got that one. All right, so we're kind of tied up here.
All right, come on, you guys. You got to get this to beat me. You can't like leave here like, ooh, Donnie beat me at food.
Last one here, number 3 for you guys. Where can I get a Bits and Pieces? Ron, do you know this one?
No. But I feel like I've seen it somewhere. Public Craft Brewing Company?
Hey, you got
He's actually drinking a Bits and Pieces from Public Craft.
That, right? It's good beer, though.
I didn't plan that either.
job,
Just
Chef.
kind of go up on the list here. So, all right,
I
you
thought it was
guys.
food.
Donnie, you need this one to tie.
Okay, all right.
Where can I get a Notorious mac and cheese?
Notorious mac and cheese. Captain Mike's?
No.
Oh.
The Johnny Z's.
Johnny Z's Poorhouse. Dang
All right,
it.
so, Mark, Chef, you win
Yes.
their trivia for today. And what do they win, Donnie?
Oh my goodness, you win a free Ktown Connects t-shirt courtesy of the Letter Machine there sitting over there at the table that I didn't bring over here to show you guys. So you grab those before you guys go, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Donnie, this was a great episode today.
Yeah, it really went well. Thank you guys so much for coming in.
Thanks for the invite.
Yeah,
Really
you
appreciate
know.
it.
So we'd like to drop this episode is brought to you by our Patreon supporter of the week, and that is Jason Dill.
Jason Dill, what's up? He's a real person. I dropped off his Patreon mug this week.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. And we also thank all of our sponsors, including Aaron Hunzinger of AH Did It,
Union Park Tavern.
Gary Schneeberger of Roar,
Thank you for taking that one. Lucci's Grandview.
Shannon Franklin of Remax Newport Elite,
Frank Steiner.
The Lettering Machine,
Public Craft Brewing.
Wink,
Hide and Cheese.
and our home base, Luigi's Pizza Kitchen.
Thank you all so much for
Yes,
that.
and also
Thank
special
you.
thanks to Dropping Daisies for that great theme song. Be sure you follow Ktown Connects on all of our social media outlets, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
Twitter.
We're on Twitter?
Yeah, we're on Twitter.
Oh, you do anything on Twitter?
Yeah, I post the new episodes on
I
there.
saw we're on TikTok.
No, I didn't make a TikTok for us.
We're on TikTok.
I don't know who did that.
Huh. There's some picture of you, like you're doing some weird stuff.
Oh boy, I better clean my Google search.
You know what you were doing there? I think you were connecting Kenosha.
Hey.